वो करना है, कुछ ना करो, आराम से बैठो, सोचो कि डेली पेन पॉइंट क्या है, पीपल का पेन पॉइंट क्या है, जो बाहर जो हो रहा है, बाहर जो हम देखते हैं यूएस में, वेस्ट में, वो अगर यहां करना है तो कैसे करें. One of the things you could do is that, because on the growth curve, on the learning curve, on the raising curve, we are lagging behind. तो जो आज यूएस में है, हम लोग शायद 25 साल या 30 साल पीछे हैं उनके, तो आज जो जो आपको देखने को मिल रहा है वहां पे, अगर वही चीज यहाँ पे करना है तो कैसे करें और कितना जल्दी करें और क्या लर्निंग हम लोग वहां से ला सकते हैं. So my point is basically that.
100%. I totally agree. All the 5 revolutions which you have mentioned about. In fact, the best thing is the kind of information you have. You can only do development when you have that kind of information and know about our state in so much detail. In, on a lighter side, earlier we used to say about politicians is, बर्बाद गुलिस्तान करने को बस एक ही उल्लू काफी है, हर शाख पे उल्लू
एक है आज हिंदुस्तान में.
You make it look like bed of roses. Frankly, it's like something on that front I would like to say, like कांटों से गुजर जाता हूं.
आप एक बात समझ लो, मैंने कहा एक है और सब लोग हंस रहे हैं, पता नहीं किसके बारे में सोच रहे हैं.
नहीं, but about you, कांटों से गुजर जाता हूं दामन को बचाकर, फूलों की सियासत से मैं बेगाना नहीं हूं. So that's something which I really appreciate.
फूलों की सियासत से बेगाना नहीं हूं.
मैं बेगाना नहीं हूं. So
wow.
I'm very well versed with
thank you so much.
You do, and you'll make it look like a bed of roses.
Appreciate.
So I would want to know, what are your political aspirations? What personally KT Rama Rao wants to be?
The first things, I think individuals don't matter in the large scheme of things, because it's always about institutions. Our leader tells us one thing. He says, build institutions that outlast individuals, build processes that outlast people. Because no individual is indispensable. अगर किसी को लगता है कि मेरे बगैर देश नहीं चलेगी, मेरे बगैर स्टेट नहीं चलेगी, तो बेवकूफ है, पहली बात तो. और दूसरी बात यह है सर कि if you institutionalize the change that you want to see, then it will outlast you. It will, because see, like I said, I have a philosophical outlook towards this. None of us is here permanently. हम लोग कब निकल जाएं किसी को नहीं पता. So we should ensure that while we are here, while we've been given an opportunity, to do our best. Honestly, I'll have to tell you, sir, I have never thought in my wildest of dreams that I will become a legislator. मैं बस आया था ऐसे ही, gate crash कर गया मैं, without telling my father. I just resigned to my job. It was a very well-paying job back then, in 2004. Resigned, joined politics in 2006, and fortunately, people have blessed me, and now I won 4 elections. Never thought I would be an MLA. Never ever thought I would be a minister, because my dream was, our dream was, collective dream was, to see that Telangana becomes a reality, and that's about it. उसके बाद कोई सपना नहीं था. आज बोनस है, जो भी मिल रहा है बोनस है. आज जब मिनिस्टर हूँ, काम कर रहा हूँ, और जिस दिन तक मुझे मतलब ब्लेसिंग मिलेगी of the people and of my leader, will continue to work. No such tall aspirations. मैं मतलब चीफ मिनिस्टर, प्राइम मिनिस्टर, ऐसी कोई एस्पिरेशन नहीं है. जहां है वहां खुश है. मुझे दिल्ली वैसे पसंद नहीं है, मुझे हैदराबाद अच्छा लगता है. हैदराबाद में ही रहूंगा जब तक रहूंगा.
Thank you so much. And one more question is, you promote IT so much that everyone wants to work for big giants and work from home, make money. So what is happening is today, people coming out of colleges want to be in IT. So people who, like MSMEs, are really finding it difficult to find talent. And if we can, just like T-Hub, make some hubs for MSMEs where they can get training, financial assistance, financial management, HR, and stuff like that, it will be a great help for all of us. Is there something which you can think of?
The first thing I'll tell you is technology has become all pervasive. आज आपके हाथ में जो स्मार्टफोन है वो खुद एक कंप्यूटर है. तो आज कौन वाकिफ नहीं है टेक्नोलॉजी से, आप तो ये नहीं कर पाओगे. आपका ड्राइवर, आपके जो ऑफिस बॉय हैं, आपके जो सबऑर्डिनेट है, वो मे नॉट बी वेरी वेल रेड और वेल एजुकेटेड. Even they know how to use technology and how to engage with it. In today's world, if you do not engage with technology or the applications of technology, I think you will be lost. I mean, you'll be left behind. I understand your question. I'll come to it. My first point I'm trying to make is the realization that tech adoption is useful. I mean, Not everybody needs to become a programmer and a coder. मुझे प्रोग्रामिंग लिखना नहीं है, कोडिंग करना नहीं है, मैं भी नहीं लिख सकता, मैं भी नहीं कर सकता. But what is important for us to realize is that the technology quotient that you need to know. You know, जैसा IQ था, now TQ आ गया, tech quotient. Now TQ is important for you to survive and thrive. Everybody, small business, big business, medium business, आपको जरूरी है बहुत. Number one. दूसरी बात जो आपने कहा, सही मैं सहमत हूं. I completely agree, sir. That like I said, I think the focus on small and medium, especially in manufacturing and service sector. What I will tell you is we've created 3 or in fact 7 or 8 different institutions which will outlast me. T-Hub is one such, V-Hub is another, T-Works is another. And for those of you who are not familiar, my humble request is, आपकी अगली BNI meeting, हम तैयार हैं, I'm open to you. If you can host it in one of these institutions, it will be useful for you, useful for me, useful for the state.
Wow.
I will request Jayesh Ranjan. Jayesh Ranjan will help you in hosting it there, any of these institutions. We've also built a number of other institutions like TASK, Telangana Academy for Skills and Knowledge. We've also built fantastic institutions like TSIC, the Telangana State Innovation Cell. We've built another institution called RICH, Research and Innovation Circle of Hyderabad. ये अगर आप जाके इनके साथ बैठेंगे, समझेंगे, तो आपको एहसास होगा कि काफी कुछ किया गया है. Maybe some of the answers you're looking for are already there. Or alternatively, what we can also do is, in fact, just the other day, Dalit entrepreneurs, wanted to do something on their own and wanted to, set up a large-scale facility to promote diversity and inclusion, which I think is fantastic. Today companies like Salesforce have a chief diversity officer so that, people of all hues and shades join the business and join the growth story. So one of the important things we can do as BNI and government is possibly conceptually think of something where we can collaborate, work together. It need not be exclusive. We can open it to others as well, and then create something, because you understand the pain points better than me. Probably you, FITAPC and others can collaborate, come out with a model, and then we can work together and create an institution that helps. Because today one of the biggest challenge MSMEs face that I've witnessed personally, and in fact I've created a very interesting institution called as the Industrial Health Clinic. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. IHC, the Telangana Industrial Health Clinic, it's one of its kind in India. The intent of IHC was to support SMEs. SMEs को हम लोग क्या करते हैं ना, basically अगर बड़े-बड़े लोग, मैं नाम नहीं लेना चाहता, but बड़े-बड़े लोग और बड़े-बड़े कंपनीज अगर डिफॉल्ट कर जाती हैं हजारों करोड़ों के लोन पे, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता. उनका तो लोन वेवर हो जाता है, पता नहीं क्यों हो जाता है. But small companies, if you default on 2 payments, bank will immediately christen you as an NPA, non-performing asset, और तीसरे महीने चौथे महीने आपको सिक डिक्लेयर